So, howdy, everyone. Today we're going to talk a little bit about art. And I had intended to have a guest, Olga, who originally came from Moscow, moved to America, now lives in Nashville. About her art, we met in a speaking boot camp, and something about what her message and resonated with me. And but however, something has come up, and she can't join us today. But I'm going to just do a quick little presentation of her website here, and then I'm going to talk a few things about what art means to me. So here, this is her website. There's a link to it. It says ogalleryart.com. There's a link in the chat there, and it scrolls through. So she has a really nice, colorful style, and pretty good examples of things in various places. Uh, so here's more of her gallery things, and one of the things that we were talking about is she teaches people uh, how to paint. She has art classes, and one of the things as a speaker may motivate people to do more. And it's got a newsletter, that kind of thing. Um, I just go quickly on the website. There's a number of her paintings. Um, Share this tab and say that's interesting. Jump to a whole different page. Okay, there we go. So there's some things. These are all available. They're inexpensive prints. Most of the original paintings are long gone, been sold. But here, so you can get an idea of her style. And I spent some time in Nashville, so that's why I used in the poster for this. I used this Nashville on my mind. Um, it's kind of good. There's some musical themes to these things. It's kind of fun. So it's great. So if you want to go visit the site, go connect with Olga, and hopefully she'll be on the show next week. Meanwhile, one of the things she said about art was an expression of the soul, and I really think that's true. Um, I did quite a bit of art when I was before I started school in elementary school. And then, at some point you get away from it. I had to choose between art and music. So I played music. And then afterwards, you become an adult and start doing other things. And so I haven't done art, but I return to it every once in a while. I spent some time trying to promote artists, ended up doing artist websites in various places, including Delray Beach, Florida. That's where the Shared Visions came from. I came up with a name for an online art gallery, and then somebody contacted me from Delray Beach, Florida, and they had the Shared Visions Gallery, and they thought they were the best. They thought they probably, with the exception of a gallery in Scottsdale, Arizona, they had the best Western and Native American gallery in America, and I think they were probably right. So they wanted me to create a website and register the domain, which I hadn't registered for myself in time. Anyway, but I eventually got it back. The gallery, both of the owners of the gallery are no longer with us, I think, and I got the domain back. I got to meet them. I've been to where their gallery was, but I was there too late. So anyway, what what I think one of the things I think Olga would be urging you to do here is just to do it, to go and paint. Start with a blank canvas, paint something on it. For me, um, at one point about 20 years ago, I think I had something equivalent of a nervous breakdown, and I sat down and I did nothing other than paint for 6 months. I painted probably 20 canvases, and it was like a form of meditation. It's probably the most um, rewarding thing I've ever done in my life. From it's just and I think when you're an artist, it forces you to look at the world in a different way. You're looking for beauty, you're looking for interpretation, you're more engaged with the world. So it's an active engagement with the world, and your interpretation of it, of the media, whatever you're doing photography, doing painting, sculpture, fabric art. I'm got an unnatural attraction towards fabric art, so that's probably on the list I'm going to play with at some point. And it's just it's just a good thing to do, and to express using whatever materials at hand. Um, and it really doesn't matter if it ends up being a career or not. It can be a really good career. There's some people, even in this town where we live, who are painting, and they're selling their things at craft fairs, and making enough living. They're making enough money so that they can continue doing it. But the main thing is they love doing it, and that's where it can be. And really, the sky's the limit. It's possible to make quite a lot of money as an artist. There are some people who are extremely well. Most artists, their works don't sell for much until after they're dead, but still, I think the process of creating it, if it's something you love and something you love doing, it's worthwhile. And it doesn't have to be, you can start with getting a sketch pad at the dollar store and do some sketching while you're sitting watching television or something. You're just actively doing some art. And I think it's really, as she said, it's an expression of the soul, and it's good for the soul. So that's all I'm going to say for now. And hopefully we'll have Olga on to do her little presentation and talk a bit about her art and craft and what she believes is really the important part of creating art. And anyway, meanwhile, at least go out and appreciate some art. Go around to your local art galleries. Go see if there's museum or something. And maybe, if you've always ever thought about doing something, you want to paint rocks, paint eggs, do something, go try something. It's really can be pretty therapeutic and pretty enlightening, pretty warming for the soul. Anyway, that's all I'm going to say for now, and go off. So have a great day. Thank you.